we are working about results and impact. How we work? We have different groups of the society that we call ITALDE. In English, they are E-groups. They are interactive learning groups where different agents from different sectors, from different disciplines, are learning to solve problems, providing innovative solutions. Not only in the results, but in the generating knowledge of the moment. A real example, to finish, we have in the Basque Country now a major crisis with impact in one specific sector, construction sector. And we have decided to transform all the sector. How we have done it? The challenge to address the transformation of the sector. Proposal, redefining a housing policy to 2025 year. And we have done all of this working with all the agents in our country. This initiative has been selected from the United Nations like the Better Public Service, Better Management, and has received United Nations Public Service Award first place winner for fostering public participation in policy making. In this strategy, we have involved not only the construction sector, we have been working with health sector, we have working with environment sector, also we have been working with employment sector and with the manufacturers. It's a concept of innovation for a systemic point of view. We are not only speaking about business competitiveness, we are working through social innovation about the welfare of the citizens and the commitment with the environment. And this is the way that we are crossing sectors and bridging gaps in the Basque Country. Thank you.
So thank you for that introduction to InnoBasque, which tries to facilitate public-private partnerships in many areas. And you cited the one on housing, right? Okay, so let's just bear that in mind, and perhaps we could cut to Declan. In what ways are you crossing different
For the West, defined as Europe and North America, do not share that optimism at all. Because quite frankly, the greed and the lack of leadership, true leadership, has led us to this, and it's not a surprise that we are where we are, and the actions being taken definitely will not cure the problems. So my work, no matter how good my company is, will never grab my heart. What will grab my heart is the hope that I can leave something behind that will be better, that my kids will have a better world, because when I look forward, I don't see that. And I hope that through meetings like this, through doing things, that they can be stimulated, and others can be stimulated, and perhaps some business leaders in this room can be stimulated to do something small, because I don't like to wait until everybody in the room agrees to do something. I'd far rather people do small, little things behind the scenes, and that has a far greater impact than waiting to get global movements going. The way I do it is through lots of small things. It's introducing my customers to social needs that we work with, for example, in the Philippines, a group called Lihi Panikyosa, who take kids off the rubbish dumps and give them an education. And we link our company into that through scholarships, right through from primary school through to secondary, through to tertiary. We try to encourage families who will enter into this scheme not to drop out halfway through, because you don't want to stop a kid's progress after you have supported them for 2 or 3 years. So we link those into our own personal, through our parents' network at the school, and there's a common link with Tim at the end, which I just found out about a few minutes ago. was a governor of United World College. It's a school that believes in a different type of education. It believes in a very holistic type of education. And you know, from Keisha was our chairman for a couple of years. We believe in becoming a force to unite people. If you're Maro, is compatible with the patient in the hospital. It's a group that's still not well known about. However, those of you who know the impact of this disease should encourage others in the room and elsewhere to please sign your name down on a little sheet of paper, get a swab taken from inside your cheek to see would you be compatible. This will be stored in a record we want to leave to our kids. Thank you.
Thank you, Declan. So we've heard from Godson, who is an unusual civil servant running an unusual outfit, and we've heard from Declan, who is clearly an enlightened business leader who sees beyond the bottom line to the impact in society. Now we cut to Lawrence, who was previously a civil servant, and he is currently the CEO of NEPC. That means he's joined the lot of the sector. I think he suspends all of them together, right, in what he does. So, Lawrence, what is it, in your own words, that you do that where you cross different sectors to be effective? Yeah.
Thanks, Juliet. Well, as you said, I was a government servant, so I've crossed over to